Have we got everyone's time? Scott, yes. Benny, yes. Vanish, yes. Hank, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Why does he tell me? Don't. Yeah, right. Has he spawned in? I can't see a number 4 on the map. Yeah, apparently they don't play COD, but I mean they 100% do. I'm pretty sure one of their players hasn't actually spawned in here, it's Gando. So I'm not really sure what the crack is here, but we are... He's here now, he's here, right, he's here. So, we are underway, on the way. We are now underway. So, 25 points up for AVG. Contested early, but Big John manages to clear it out and takes the hard points. Early rotation by AVG, we're the only team to rotate thus far. As we move on to point 2, Benny is sat on the point. So 25 played 11 at the end of point 1 after a few hiccups and complications, but we are definitely underway now. See what's going on with Big John. He's on a 4 streak already. Started well. He's up to that point. He's spent every single minute, every single second in the hard point, I should say. The bottom 2, as you can see on the left there, have struggled to, bit of lag there, have struggled to sort of get to grips so fast. Scott takes out right. So close as we approach the end of P2. Looks as though Nomad are going there. They do take the John Shearer. Yeah. Nomad do take the lead. Move round to P3, and they've rotated the better of the two teams as well, so they have taken the P3 point. Scott managed to take 1, but he is traded by Big John. They now have spawns also, so they're going to extend their lead as much as they can here on P3. Big John is doing well here, isn't he? Good work by Big John. Biggest lead of the match so far in favour of the Eagles. Benny takes that. Big John isn't able to get any more. Hank gets on momentarily, but it's cleared off pretty quickly afterwards. Assuming AVG are going to go for the setup on P4 here. They've not had any success at all on P3. So you'd imagine the setup is going to become good work by Vanish. It's moved over to the AR role. Was playing sub for a couple of games, but the new addition Hank has taken over that role. So Vanish has moved back across to the AR. So was better work. Good work by Vanish there. He had a tough start. He's on a 3 streak as he's starting to pull back the KD here. So just shy of 40 points is the lead. Vanish now on 5. Picks up the 74U, clears the trophy. They're going to see out the remaining seconds on this hard point here. Vanish goes down on 5. Jump on board with Benny. Benny's got the rotation onto P5 as they look to bring the scores nearer to each other. Unlucky by Benny there, just out-muscled by 2 of them on the point. So, PA7 has had a rough start. He's 0.5 KD, 19 seconds on the point, but his team are in the lead by 20 points. But Vanish is now on the point within sort of overlooking position here. Just looks away at the wrong time there, as we saw with the ability to have the X-ray there. It closed the gap to within 6 points. But it wasn't to be. Let's jump on board with Vanish as he's on the bridge here, watching over P5 whilst not far off P1. So through one set of rotations, AVG with the better of the move across to the new point. AVG bring the scores level. 117 plays a 117. AVG back in the lead now. Lead's going to change hands once more. Better work by PA7 here. So AVG did a good job bringing the scores level and momentarily taking the lead, but it's Nomad left one in the lead, but it's AVG with the better rotation onto P2. So we've got Scott and Vanish on the point here. Vanish is cleared out, but Vision Aim is traded straight away by Vanish. So Vanish will stay on the point on his own. Reinforcements are coming in. Looks as though Nomad are going to push two together. Both cleared out. Very good work there by Benny to get the double kill. Nearly sent himself there, Vanish. It's good work by AVG here as they now take the lead again on P2. Very close game. Remember, this was a map that was picked by AVG. I want to see what Vision Aim's doing. We've not actually kept much of an eye on him so far, so let's give him some screen time here. It's the best performer so far on the Nomad team. The scores are dead level as we move to P3. AVG, they have preferential, well, they did have preferential spawns, but the spawns have flipped. Benny taken out there by PA7. Vision was assisted in that kill there. It is very, very close. Very, very close. It's a good battle for sure. See what Hank can do. The new addition to the roster. So it's Nomad are doing the better of the two sides here, but they're going to have a maximum of around 30-point lead at the end of this half one, so it's not a massive amount. Definitely not a massive amount. They've moved across to the next point early as well, so they're looking to try and hold on the next point. They're not going to be able to do so because Vanish has managed to remove two of them. So Hank is now on the point. Manages to clear one, removes the trophy system from previous, and the lead is reducing somewhat. So the lead is less than 10. It was 30 at the end of that point. Brought it to within 5. Unlucky by Hank there. But it's Nomad that are now extending the lead again. Jump on with Gando's. Had a rough start to this. But he's on a 3 kill streak, so they're going to look to try and defend this out here, and they'll have a fairly sizable lead in the context of where the game is at if they can see out the remaining 10 seconds of this. They've also got the better of the spawns and have moved across. So you can see Gando's set up here, holding the spawns, and they've got the rotation. Does he realise that Vanish is behind him? Definitely doesn't realise that Vanish is behind him. So AVG have spawns, they have the point, they did have the point, lose out on the point just there, so it's not, this game is definitely not won, that's for sure. Benny and Scott taking off the point, Vanish jumps on, 44 points the difference. It is close. It is very, very close. AVG can see out the remaining time on this point, it will be very, very close going into P5. P1 as well. Scott just looks away for the wrong time. They pick up one more second, but they have... Do they have the rotation? It looked as though they had the rotation. Big John is on the point here. Only need 9 more seconds on it. Hank gets on for the contest. He's out-muscled by the Nomad boys. Big moves on the contest. There's a lot of them on the point here. It's hard to really keep up with who is on. AVG can keep them off the point here. They will actually win the game. 30 seconds needed. 30 seconds needed by AVG if they are to steal the victory away from Nomad here. Nomad only need the 7th. I mean, this is a very, very tight final 4 point here. 13 points is the difference in score. Scott is taken out, and it looks as though Nomad are going to win it here. Vanish does get on for the contest, but it's not enough. Very, 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 very close game there. But it ends up finishing Nomad take. AVG set up with a flat 4 initially. So 1-0 Eagles. This map was chosen by Eagles also. AVG set up with a flat 4 initially across the map. It's first blood to Benny. So 4 plays 3. John's got the bomb. AVG can remain patient. They have the life advantage here. They have the defensive advantage also. It's Nomad that have to apply the pressure. Can they do it at the right time? So we've got Scott and Hank, ARA sub, sat at A. Scott takes out John, 4 plays 2. So Gendo knows that Scott is lurking around there somewhere. Let's jump on board with Benny. Benny's going on the flank here. Doesn't manage to take out Gendo, so 3 plays 2 now. 15 seconds to go. 3 plays 1. Gendo all on his own. Don't think he would have had time to get the bomb down anyway, to be honest. Probably too much of a slow start there. Good work by AVG. Search, I'll admit, was a mode they had struggled on in recent games, so they'll be pleased to get off the mark there with a fairly convincing round 1 win. So similar setup from Nomad here, a little bit more aggressive. They sort of jumped straight into the action there. But positional wise they'd set up fairly similar. So Hank is over on the bomb site, 4 plays 3. Vanish got the first blood there. As you can see, number 2 Gando is on the flank, trying to get around the back of them from here. Instant trade off there, so two plays 2v1. Let's jump aboard with Gando. He's behind them. It's Benny and Vanish that are alive. Benny's on the plant here. Vanish takes him out. I think he had the inkling that he was coming from behind there as well. 2-0 the scoreline. Good start by AVG, taking a 2-0 lead. Big John picks up the bomb. AVG look as though they're going to set up in a very similar formation, but more of a harder push towards B this time. Vanish with a wide angle checking down the street. Okay, so it's Nomad with the first blood this time. Vanish managed to take out Gando. Going straight for the plant on B. Note changes his mind. Scott takes out Vision. 3 plays 2. Bomb is down. Henk gets the kill. 3 versus 1. Quick as you like. 3 versus 0. AVG take a 3-0 win. 3-0 lead, I mean, sorry. Not a 3-0 win. Oh, I didn't pay out on the prediction. There you go. I'll get a prediction going for game 3. We're a bit too far into this one now. Right. So, a very solid start from AVG. Let's jump on board with Vanish here. Like I said, he's picked up the AR. I think this is the first game that he's actually playing with the AR, but he's on a 6 streak and he just didn't miss a bullet there. It was class work. Henk picking up a kill in the meantime as well, so 3 plays 2. We've lost Scott. Bomb is going down on A. So 3 plays 2, 3 plays 1. Jump on board with Vision. He was the standout player in map 1. Can he save his team here from going 4 down? No, he can't is the answer to that, and Henk puts AVG 4-0 up. Oh, wicked. Cheers, Frank. Appreciate that. Cheers, Charlie. Fucking hell, Charlie. 3 maps of checkmate. You guys are going to kill me. What was it with you boys and checkmate? Right. Let's jump on board with Big John. He's stuck. Wow. What? I'm not sure what we saw there. Well, I know what we saw there. We saw... Someone want to put that into words for me there? We had a great angle there from Henk. Fantastic work by Henk there. So to quickly summarise that was probably one of the quickest rounds I've ever seen. One of the Nomad boys stuck the other Nomad boy, so to immediately eliminate him. Then the first blood from Scott to make it 4-2. Henk steps in and eliminates them up. Oh, blew up himself by the trophy. Gotcha. Makes sense. No, he said he was stuck, mate. He said he was stuck. Either way, he killed his teammate. So, AVG now with a 5-0 lead. And Scott takes out his man as well. So we've got Henk on a 5, Vanish on a 6. First blood in all but one of the 5 rounds. The plant on B here gets the plant, comes up against Gando, gets the kill on Gando. 4 plays 2, 3 plays 2. Vision takes out Scott. 2 plays 2. Sentix goes in. Great work by the boys there. That was absolutely fantastic. A resounding 6-0 victory on map number 2 for AVG. Right back in it. Trades after trades after trades. It is Eagles, or is it going to be AVG? Nomad took round 1 on this map, Garrison on hard points. took it by 250 points to 232. AVG bounced back with a 6-0 victory on Moscow Search. So 2 quick kills for both teams here. Trades after trades after trades. It is Nomad with the task of capturing the points in round number 1. 26 plays 25. No segments taken so far. So B segment taken. Looks like the hold is going to be on B initially. Only got 1, interestingly, on the objective. The second comes on, and looks like AVG are willing to give that up now as they move across to A. So we'll get a minute extension. So we'll have 2 minutes 10 on the board. There it is, 2 minutes 10 on the board, 24 plays 20. So at this point you'd have to put Nomad as favourites to take round number 1. We've got a 5 life advantage. Already have good work by Henk, but he's traded straight off the point there. Vanish also taken off the point. Benny jumps on for the contest, 1v1, doesn't manage to get it, but Scott manages to take out with the trade. So they're going to reduce it back down to just 1 segment complete. Henk, unfortunately there. So all on the defend on A now. So the AVG boys will just want to set up camp and hold. Good work by Vanish, taking 2 of them off there. All 4 eliminated, so AVG can set up for a defensive hold now. Henk takes 1, doesn't manage to take the second. So it's 13 plays 10 in terms of lives. This looks as though it's probably more likely to go down to a life count over capture. AVG are going to win this from here. They're probably going to need to take more lives than they lose. 10 plays 10, 9 plays 9. Excellent work by Vanish to be on the 5 streak. 9 plays 9. Incredibly. Oh, doesn't manage to take his opponent out there. So 8 plays 8. A minute on the clock. It's going to be a close round 1. Don't think we're going to come down to time here, because it's Nomad that are going to have to make the push and be aggressive to capture the points or eliminate their opponents if they want to take this round. AVG can sit back at A, let them come to them. 6 plays 6 now. Fantastic movement by Henk there to get the kill. 5 plays 4. So 5 plays 3. We've lost Vanish. Vanish will not be coming back in this round. 24 seconds on the clock. 4 plays 3. That's 1 shot. Are we going to lose? No, we do not lose Benny. 3 plays 2 now. 2 plays 2. So 2v2. 10 seconds left on the clock. Henk managed to take out. There you go. AVG take the round. That was. I tell you what, the respawn modes so far have been incredibly close. Yeah, the hardpoint game was back and forth, back and forth. And you have to say that early on there, it looked as though it was Nomad to take the round. They managed to take the A point pretty quickly, get the extra minute on the clock. 2:10 was needed to take the round. All they had to do was take point B at that stage, and they weren't able to do so. They ended up being outkilled by AVG by 30 kills to 28. So AVG take the lead in this game. Frantic start. It was AVG that come off the stronger. Welcome in boys, welcome in Sunny, welcome in Connor. How's it going? You here to cheer on Scott, I take it? So, 2 segments completed on B. John's getting on for the contest. Benny is now down, so they'll try and hold fire on the 2 segments completed with a minute or so left on the clock. Good work by Hank. Good to see, Sonny. I appreciate that. So they've got AVG got 2 on the A point, 1 on B. So A is contested. Scott will be won't be best pleased with his shooting there, but let off by the fact that the B point has now been taken. So as it was in round number 1, all action will unfold at A. Very close on lives again. So 17 plays 16. So it's Nomad this time that can sort of sit back, try and position themselves. Fantastic work there by Scott, getting around the back, eliminating 2 to bring the life deficit away and to get on the point. Takes out another. 2 on the point now. Test comes in, they eliminate John. They just need to flood the point here. They flood the point, they'll take the round. Test just comes in, they don't manage to get the kill. Hank's on the point, Hank goes down. So super close there. AVG. Spanish takes out Scott by mistake, just got in the way of his bullets. But 1 segment is required. 9 plays 8 in lives. 9 plays 7 in lives, so they'll have advantage in favour of Nomad here. Only just in favour. It's not any, it is just about 7 versus 6. 6 versus 6. So we had 6v6 in the last round. We got 6v6 again. Only either need to take out 6 Nomad kills here with AVG or take the final segment of point A. 6 plays 4. 5 plays 4. They have time on their side if they want to go for the kills. Remember that jumping on the point does stop the timer, however. Oh, Scott was saved by Vanish there. 4 versus 4. Two plays 4. They're on the point also. 3 versus 1, and it will be AVG that take round number 2. Another incredibly close round that tilts just in favour of AVG. No worries, mate, no worries. It is four, and it is hard point on checkmate. Map chosen by Nomad, hosted by AVG. Here we go. That worked well for them. So they got the table spawn and they both died immediately. So it's AVG with the better of the start. Test comes in, spawns, looks to have flipped. It was Vision that managed to get, or John that managed to get around the back of his opponent there and get onto the hard point. Right, Hank with the contest and the trade. So as we approach the end of P1, it is a 9-point difference. It's AVG that have the preferential spawns. Yeah, it's good banter to be fair, isn't it? That's fucking banter. Great work by Scott there. As you can see from the KDs, it is... Yeah, John did the John Barnes. You are bang on, mate. He did the John Barnes. Got on the back and eliminated his opponent. So Vision, who has been relentless for Nomad, the standout, is the only player yet to get off the mark. PA7's had a very rough night. He's currently 1 for 6. We'll have a little look at Vision and we'll sit with him until he does manage to get off the mark and see how he gets on. Remember that map 1 was obviously very, very close. So I'll be interested to see how Nomad bounced back from 2. There he goes off the mark, but eliminated by Vanish. I'll be interested to see how Nomad managed to bounce back from 2 heavy defeats in maps 2 and 3. And just pick up. Well, they're going to need to pick up a win here. If they don't pick up a win here, then it is good night for them, and it's 3 points in the bag for AVG. AVG will go joint top with a win tonight, but I think they will be second on map difference by 1. Excellent work by Vanish there. Superb work. Superb work again. So it's AVG that have control underneath the plane. And they're looking to hold their opponents back here. Vanish eliminated by Vision. Henk gets the shot. Scott on the old John Barnes flank. Managed to take out 1. Henk saves his bacon as he's about to get pushed. Let's jump on board with Henk. He had a rough map 1, but map 2 and map 3 he was very, very solid with that 74U. He's on a 5 streak. Makes it 6. Goes down, unfortunately. We haven't seen any streaks used tonight thus far. 56 points is the lead as we move on to P4. Vanish with the contest, gets rid of 1, doesn't manage to get rid of a second. Benny clears up the remains though. AVG to get through the 100-point mark first. Let's sit with Benny for a little bit. We've not actually seen much from Benny, who's been the star man in recent games. Benny showing what he can do there, but he's eliminated by Vision. Scott also eliminated by Vision, so Vision's found his rhythm again after a slow start. Just quickly moves away to cover. So we want to get onto the contest, but Scott with the jump on the flank gets around the back to get the elimination. So 122 goes 52. This is the largest lead that any team has had on either of the hard point maps thus far. Remember on map number 1 on Garrison, it was nip and tuck throughout, really. It was incredibly close throughout, but AVG with a 90-point advantage on P5. Henk on the point again. He is the man. We can see both sub players doing extremely well, playing with objective well, with over a minute each on the point. The ARs with less time, but obviously their role is to give them some of the cover so they can build up the score. Gando yet to actually get on the point in this game. Great work by Henk. AVG pick up the point again. Good work by Henk. Once more eliminated by PA7. Benny will sit on P1. The contestant comes in, eliminates. Oh, doesn't manage to get PA7, who was 1 shot there. So Nomad get on the point. After a pretty close start, it is AVG with a sizable lead after the first set of rotations. They've got near on half the points that AVG have got. So AVG do now have more than double the points of their opponents. It's been a very, very solid display from AVG tonight. Very impressive. They do go on to take this map. I have to say it's been a fully deserved win. Oh, Benny, that's just sensational work, isn't it? Benny's on a 5 streak. He's rocking a 2 KD. He's found his rhythm. Now 106 points and the rotation. There's a difference here. Benny moves to 6. He's 1 off being the first player today to pick up streaks. Oh, 1 shot away. Takes it. Artillery in hand. Can he get the cruise missile? Gets the cruise missile. So Benny was streaked. So it's 126 points difference here. 126 points of difference. And streaked in hand. Benny is on a mad one here. 9 streaks. That's about 10. He's not stopping. Benny smells blood. 11. Oh, he goes down on an 11 streak. Sensational work by Benny. Just, as I said, what, only 2 minutes ago, it's been quite quiet tonight. I think that goes to show the strength that the whole team has played in this performance. The fact that Benny hasn't been the standout up until right now. They've all been the standout, but jumping on board Benny right at the right time there and watching him get that 11 streak just goes to show why he has to be considered as one of the best in the league, without a shadow of a doubt. He's just taken the mick now. He's 31 and 13. 1 minute 48 on the point. AVG looking to wrap this. AVG looking to wrap this up in quick time, let's be honest with you here. 223 plays 95. Good enough by Hank, gets one, gets the second. It's AVG that are winning all the 50-50 gunfights here. Look at that all times, you know, even vanishes on 51 seconds with the Krig in hand. Only beaten by 7 seconds by one other player on the Nomad team who's running the sub. 2-3-1 plays 108, so Nomad finally get over the 100 point mark and they're set up the better on this point. So can they start a bit of a revival here? Or is it just too much, too little, too late? Win the battle there, they eliminate. So it's AVG that get on the point and extend their lead and close in on the 3-1 victory. Big John goes down from Hank. And it looks like it's going to be wrapped up here. 10 seconds. There you go, the streaks are coming in now. All on defence here. Contest is in. 3 seconds remaining for AVG to wrap up a 3-1 win. Takes up one, doesn't take up the second. AVG can quite simply now just set up for the next point if they wish. Take the remaining 3 seconds and take home the 3-1 victory. It's been a class performance, let's be honest with you. It's been a class performance from AVG tonight, there's no doubt about it. And it's only right to finish off with some more AVG action as Hank nearly wraps up the win with a triple kill. 1 point difference. Scott takes that one. There it is. There is the win. 250 points to 131, 32-ish. Convincing, yet again. 3 convincing rounds in a row. And it's a phenomenal performance by AVG as they return to the top of the table. You know it, Yems. Dub, dub, dub. Get your fucking dubs in the chat.